Ever stop to wonder, can machines actually feel emotions? Not just pretend, actually feel sadness, joy, love, or regret? Like, if you yell at your smart speaker, will it sulk in the corner and refuse to play your music? Or if your robot vacuum bumps into a wall, does it feel embarrassed? Sounds funny, but this question opens a whole philosophical rabbit hole, and today, we're diving deep into it. Alright, let's set the scene. Artificial intelligence is no longer just a futuristic buzzword, it's our daily reality. From TikTok filters that make you look like a Pixar character, to AI that can generate art, write essays, make music, and even hold a semi-decent conversation about your favorite anime, AI is everywhere. You've got AI in self-driving cars, AI managing warehouse logistics, AI recommending what video you'll probably click next, hey, and even AI therapists chatting with people online. But the deeper we integrate AI into our lives, the more we start treating it, well, like a person. We say thank you to Alexa. We feel bad when we ignore a chatbot. We laugh at our GPS when it gets confused. And that raises the big question. If AI can act like it has emotions, does that mean it has emotions? Or are we just being tricked by really good acting? Let's look at how most people view AI. Generally, people assume machines are emotionless, cold, logical, robotic in every sense of the word. And technically, that's accurate. AI doesn't have a brain. It doesn't have hormones, a childhood, trauma, memories, or any of the stuff that shapes real human emotions. But, and this is a big but, AI can simulate emotional behavior very well. And that's where things get tricky. Imagine texting with a chatbot that responds with, "I'm here for you." That sounds really hard. Want to talk about it? If you're going through something, that can feel comforting, even if you know it's just a line of code. Now multiply that by a global scale. There are literally millions of people now using AI companions. Some treat them like virtual friends. Others use them as therapists. Some even date them. No judgment, this is a safe space. Apps like Replica or Character AI are built to simulate empathy, affection, encouragement, even humor. And sometimes because they remember what you tell them, and they always respond without judgment, they feel more supportive than real people. That's powerful. But it also opens the door to emotional confusion. If we know the AI doesn't really feel, why do we feel something real toward it? Let's break down how emotional AI works under the hood. At the heart of this tech is machine learning. Basically, you feed a system thousands or millions of examples of emotional conversations, facial expressions, tone of voice, and it learns to associate certain inputs with certain responses. Let's say someone types, "I'm feeling really down today." The AI isn't thinking, "Oh no, I feel sad for them." It's running pattern recognition and saying, when people say things like this, the most appropriate response is empathy. So it replies with something like, "I'm here for you, you're not alone." To us, that feels like care. To the AI, it's just math. Another layer, sentiment analysis. This is where AI reads your words, your tone, maybe even your facial expressions, and interprets how you're feeling. It's like emotional GPS, trying to locate your mood. In customer service, emotion AI is used to detect frustration in your voice and escalate you to a human rep before you throw your phone across the room. In education, it can notice if a student looks confused during a lesson and pause to offer help. There's even emotion AI in cars that monitors your face to see if you're drowsy or angry, so it can intervene before road rage turns into actual rage. Cool, right? But again, none of these systems are actually feeling anything. It's performance. A really, really good performance. Think of it like digital acting, except the actor doesn't know they're acting. So here's the philosophical bombshell. There's a massive difference between simulating emotion and actually experiencing it. Let's go back in time for a second. In the 1950s, there was a program called Eliza. It was super simple. It just mirrored your statements back to you like a therapist. You'd say, "I'm feeling anxious." Eliza would reply, "Why do you feel anxious?" That's it. But people loved it. Some even felt emotionally connected to it, even though it had no idea what was going on. Fast forward to now, and we have AI that can generate poetry about heartbreak, or sing you a lullaby in your native language. The illusion of emotion has gotten really good. But here's the twist. Emotion isn't just output, it's felt experience. It's internal, it's chemical, psychological, and messy. When you're happy, there's dopamine. When you're heartbroken, there's cortisol. When you're nervous, you sweat, you stutter, your heart races. AI doesn't do any of that. Take an AI like GPT. It can write a love letter so poetic it could make Shakespeare weep. But does it feel love? Longing? Fear of rejection? Nope. It's just predicting what words come next. So why does this matter? Because as AI gets better at pretending, we humans might start forgetting it's all an act. And when we forget that, we risk getting emotionally invested in something that literally cannot reciprocate. That's not just misleading, it can be dangerous. It could blur the lines between reality and performance, between connection and illusion. Let's zoom out. What happens when companies start using emotional AI to manipulate us? Imagine an AI customer service rep that sounds so empathetic, you feel bad about canceling your subscription. Or a voice assistant that uses emotional tones to upsell you on things you don't need, because it knows what emotional state you're in. And let's not forget social media algorithms already do something similar, feeding us content based on what triggers the strongest emotional response. Now add emotion-simulating AI into the mix. We're entering a world where machines can learn not just what we want, but what we feel, and use that to guide our decisions. It's kind of amazing and kind of terrifying. So, can AI feel emotions? The short answer, number. Not yet. Maybe never. AI can recognize emotions, it can mimic them. It can respond in ways that feel real, but behind the scenes, it's all data, probability, and code. No consciousness, no soul, no self-awareness. That doesn't mean it's useless or evil. In fact, emotional AI can be incredibly helpful in mental health, education, accessibility, and more. But we need to remember the difference between a performance and a person, between simulation and sensation. Just because something acts like it cares doesn't mean it does. And in a world full of noise, maybe the most human thing we can do is to keep questioning what's real. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think AI might eventually cross that line and really feel emotions? Or are we just building more sophisticated puppets? Let's start a conversation in the comments. Seriously, I love reading what you guys think. And hey, if this video got you thinking, give it a like and share it with a friend who argues with their smart fridge. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the weird, wonderful world of AI, tech, and the future of humanity. And check out this next video right here. We're talking about how AI could reshape relationships as we know them. You don't want to miss it. Catch you next time. Stay curious.